Well, I think the ECB are having their meeting today, and the ECB will make their announcements in due course. The boss of the ECB, Mario Draghi, has said repeatedly, and since he became the chief officer of the ECB, he has said that he would do all that it takes. And in the case of Ireland, Ireland itself has done a huge amount. So what we need, obviously, and what we have had in the past, is the understanding of the ECB. Hopefully that will be forthcoming again, and we await their discussions and their decisions. In any debt structure, and this applies to a householder, if you get a deal which allows you to make your debt sustainable, inevitably that gives you, if you like, from a financial point of view, room to breathe, room to grow, and my hope and expectation is that this deal is part of us achieving that. Remember, we had this guarantee, the disastrous bank guarantee, the subsequent invention of the promissory note developed by the last government, resulting in a massive debt burden for the Irish people. I think it's important, as we're at an EU meeting today, to bear in mind that although for Ireland the totality of the debt is enormous, and to make our debt sustainable, we have to reduce the burden of that. In the wider picture, in Europe, the amount of Irish debt is actually relatively small, because we're a small proportion economically of the overall union. And that means, I think, that in Ireland we can be optimistic that the ECB can recognise what the Irish people have done and achieved, can also recognise that making Ireland sustainable and being able to access market finance at reasonable rates, all of those things are what makes the economy grow and recover, and that's what will make the next budget better. With the ELA, there's a discount rate available from the ECB. In fact, anything over that rate is, in fact, because of the structure, is paid into our central bank, and in due course, if there are surpluses in the central bank, the government of the day would generally take those surpluses subsequently as a dividend. And in that way, the ECB, as they say have said on many occasions correctly, is that they have provided lines of financing at a quite cheap cost. But bear in mind, they've acted to assist countries like Italy and Spain, where the volume involved is much, much greater. It's huge for us, but in the context of the overall European amount, it's relatively small. I think the ECB and what Mario Draghi has had to say to countries which are experiencing difficulty has been very positive since he took up office, and I think and I hope that the understanding he's extended to other countries will extend to Ireland also.